Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be an eyebrow tutorial on the way that I just do my eyebrows every single day. I don't have a separate way of doing them on days that I'm not like super glam. It's basically just the same thing every time because I have a feathery, like very natural looking eyebrow that I like to do. I don't do pomades. I typically just stick with my Anastasia brow definer. I always want to say brow wiz, but the brow definer actually, it has the spoolie on one end and it's also got this angled tip on the other, so it just makes it really nice and easy for drawing straight lines. And if you're a beginner, it's going to be a really easy tool to use because it's nice and creamy, but it's also pretty waxy, so the product will sit in the right place. But whenever you want to brush through it and kind of disperse the product just a little bit and blend it out, because I know we all want like really defined eyebrows, but this is just going to be a way to make it look more natural. And I really like all of their brow products that I've tried, and I just have a hard time using anything else on my eyebrows. I've tried drugstore. The color matchup has just been a struggle for me, so hopefully I'll be able to get into that in the future. I do want to try out some new eyebrow products that are coming out, but my trust just doesn't go so far with the drugstore. But I'm absolutely in love with the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so I'm gonna just stop rambling on about it and get into this video. Oh, hey there. So, I just filmed a video about like 7 hours ago, so my makeup's pretty much gone on like both sides of my cheeks because I had dinner already and just sat around and watched some Netflix. I've just been lazy all day, honestly, and that's kind of why I'm here, to like let you know why my videos say they'll be up on Tuesday and Thursday, but today is Tuesday and it's like 11 o'clock and I'm just now about to upload this video to edit it. And yeah, hashtag lazy girls problems. I think I told you guys that my eyebrows will stay on all day with that brow gel, so you can kind of see even after like 7 hours of wear time and laying around on the couch just lounging and eating dinner. This is the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick, and this is after eating and drinking for 7 hours. So if you guys want to know kind of like a wear test also on some of these products, this is just how it's going to look after a few hours. My skin's looking kind of dewy. I'm kind of liking it. And that's what the Revolution makeup, but I think I used a couple different moisturizers, so that could have something to do with it. But I've really been liking this foundation as like another drugstore like go-to every single day type of foundation. So yeah, I'm rambling already, so I'm gonna just let you continue watching this video. So I'm gonna try I'm kind of like angled. I have like 3 different mirrors, like my wall mirror right here, my little mirror sitting here, and I'm probably gonna be up in this mirror trying to get my eyebrows even, because that's how I do like every day with my eyebrows. I have to see it at different angles to make sure they look like twins, not just sisters. I do go for more of like the twins look, even though we all know none of our eyebrows are the exact same. Even if you have a pretty symmetrical face, it's always, you're gonna see just a tad bit of difference. Even if you do see a difference in your eyebrows and they're not exactly twins, that's totally fine. Nobody's gonna care. We're just looking for sisters here. But me, I'm just a little particular, a little bit crazy. So the first thing you actually want to do is brush through your eyebrows. Like before you do your hair, you're gonna brush your hair. So it's basically the same concept. Since your eyebrows are all brushed up, you can kind of see the line where your arch is gonna be. So I'm gonna start right here towards the beginning and just do very light strokes towards the back until you get the, basically like the desired arch that you want, because everybody's eyebrows are going to be shaped differently. Kind of create that guide for your tail in that first stroke. What I like to do is go from the tail and create your arch. And as I do my eyebrows, I always continuously brush through them. I just think it makes them look more natural. Filling it in, I don't want that product sitting there looking like it's just painted on. So once I get closer to like the front, I'm going to start doing just small strokes I bring this line out just a little bit more, just as like a guideline. So I'm not doing that very harshly. It's just a very soft line. So I'm checking back in the bigger mirror and also my smaller mirror, just making sure everything looks the way that I want it to. So going back on the other side, I'm going to start the same way I did that one. This one I kind of finish up the front first, just to kind of even both sides out. So I'm just continuously checking back between the bigger mirror and the smaller mirror, making sure everything looks even. So also what I like to do whenever I'm doing my eyebrows is a quick check over to see if there's any stray hairs that may need plucked. And I never pluck from the top, just the bottom. But I also haven't let anybody really touch my eyebrows in a few years. I'm just a little worried that they might mess them up. I have had my eyebrows like taken off halfway before by somebody who just did a bad job with my eyebrows, so I have a little bit of trust issues when it comes to that. Okay, so as you can see, we're basically on a path to being the same shape, but what I do like to do is finish up with a clear brow gel. It just sets your hairs in place. I'm using the Covergirl Professional Natural Lash. It honestly has been like the best thing for me, but if you don't have that, you can also use either a hairspray or a setting spray and just spray down your spoolie. So you just give it a few like that and brush it through. But what I really like to do is use this Covergirl Professional Natural Lash Clear Brow Gel, and mine's like really kind of super gross because it's got a lot of the brow product in it from so many uses. But I just brush my eyebrow hairs kind of straight up and a little bit to an angle. I'll go over lightly and make sure all the edges are kind of laid down, because if my natural hair is going to go past where the border of my eyebrow drawn in is, then I just kind of go very lightly over the edge and just lay it down. I'm going to do the same on this other side. I feel like this kind of gives your eyebrows life. I feel like this gives me more of like a bushier look. Keeps my eyebrows on all day long. It keeps the eyebrow hairs set in place all day long, which is another very important thing for me, because if I do my makeup, I only want to do it one time. I don't want any touch-ups, so I can go a full day as long as I'm not touching my face and touching my eyebrows or scratching them. I have been caught before just scratching at my eyebrows and then realizing what I've done. But if you can avoid all of that together, then you should be good for an entire day with this eyebrow gel. I honestly need to go get a couple more of these to have on backup. I'm almost done, but honestly, I don't think it's really that dirty. It's just the fact that I use it with the same eyebrow product every single time I do my brows. It's just these two, but I think it's just a little bit of this getting into this bottle. So not like awful nasty, but it just looks really gross. But I will use it until it's gone because it still works so well to this day. I'm pretty sure I've had it for at least a year now or longer, so we'll vouch for that. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit more. Okay, so we got sisters today. We didn't get twins, but that's okay, because like I said, not everybody's gonna get twins every single time. It barely ever actually happens, but I'm one of those like psychotic people that will sit here for a very long time and figure out how to make them look like twins, or at least to most people they do, but I'll still know like little bits and pieces where there's like, it's not really actually perfect. But I hope that this kind of helped you with your eyebrow routine, especially being such a simple eyebrow routine. I've seen so many people coming out with pomades and concealers to do their eyebrows, and I feel like it just doesn't take that much to make them look that good, and you really don't need that much hair with this product, because what I do is kind of just keep my eyebrow hairs a little bit longer, so when I brush them up they look fuller. So that's kind of one of my tricks, because I don't have like really thick eyebrows, but they can be manipulated to look better than what you just naturally have. So yeah, I don't think there's really anything else that I wanted to say today, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.